Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you're returning, thank you for returning. If you're new, thank you for visiting. Today I'm cooking pot roast and potatoes. I haven't cooked in a while, and I decided to take on this venture today, which later on in the video you'll see why I don't cook often. I am disabled. I do have lupus, along with some other things going on that render me unable to do a lot of things that I would normally do. Of course, I never cooked, but I did, but not often. So here's the roast beef that we're having today, and I got it from Walmart. It was $13 and some change. And here you see me just washing it, and I'm going to be tenderizing it in a moment. So I just place it in my roasting pan, and here you see me tenderizing it with my knife. Now, one of the things that happens to me with lupus is that I have problems holding things. I get severe cramps in my hands, and it's very hard for me to do a lot of things. But I decided to chance it today just because I wanted to do it. I haven't done it in a while, so I decided to chance it today. But you see, here you see me tenderizing the other side, putting some Sazon on there, as well as some seasoned salt, some pepper, and some, I believe I put turmeric on there, but I did turmeric on the other side, just one side. My husband is the one that wanted the roast beef, so he got it yesterday, and he wanted me to cook it, and I wanted him to cook it. Anyway, we did it. I did it. Here I'm just making gravy because I really don't know how to make homemade gravy, and I'm putting that in the pot to also season the meat. Comment below if you put gravy in your pot roasts. So here you're going to see that I'm going to be adding some onions and some potatoes also to this stew. Now, not stew, but roast beef. So this is where I began to have my problem, because gripping the knife and holding the potato is very hard for me. Even though I do crafts, y'all don't see. That's the glory of editing, because you can edit out parts that are hard to deal with. So I'm stopping there because my arm was hurting me so bad trying to cut these potatoes up. And my fingers were I was miserable. Here I'm cutting up this onion. Now my husband had come in by this time. He was the one that gave me the onion. But when I tell you that my hands were cramping so bad, he literally said, "I will take over cooking for you." And I was like, "No, I started it, I'll finish it." But when I tell you, I should have let him finish it because the cramps were horrible. And I'm doing this video to show the problems that we who have invisible diseases such as lupus, or I'll say autoimmune diseases such as lupus and MS and things like that we have much difficulty, that people don't even consider, because we don't look sick. And most of the time we don't act sick. And when we really are sick, we're not on camera. So I just wanted to come on and show you all difficulties that I have with cooking. And you probably say, "Well, I don't really see any difficulties here." But like I said, a lot of stuff I edited out. But you'll see here in a few seconds what I'm talking about for real. So I'm just setting the oven temperature right there. And I'm doing all of this from my wheelchair. So if you see me right there with the roasting pan on my lap going to the oven. Here I'm just washing out a pot so I can put some smoked meat in there so I can make some spinach. And when I tell you, right here is where my hands started cramping so bad, I literally was not even going to finish doing it. It was, I did the spinach, but I was supposed to cook some more, and I just couldn't do it. It was horrible. But the end result was my husband said he liked the meal. It was delicious to him. So that was the good end result. But look at that. Right there is where my hand was like, and I'm balling up my hand like that because I'm trying to stop the cramp. And that's what I did. I just put that on the stove and left. Let it cook because I usually let my smoked meat cook down. But I let it sit there because my hands were hurting so bad. So I hope I gave you a little education about lupus and how it affects me. And thank you for watching. And I hope you come back to my channel again. God bless and happy 2023.